This is a basic mindfulness training exercise. If you haven't experienced mindfulness before, it's simply the art of staying in the present moment. Our mind is often looking to the past to provide us answers about the future. The result is we often miss the power of the moment. Mindfulness is not the natural state of our mind, and so it requires that we practice learning how to intuitively bring our attention to the moment. So I'm going to ask you to pay attention to your breath and start to notice the way you breathe. Which nostril is more open than the other? Do you breathe through your mouth or through your nose? Is the air warm or is it cool? Do you notice when the air goes deep into the lungs, turns around like a swimmer in an Olympic pool and becomes an exhale? Now, the reason why we're paying attention to the breath is that it's something we have with us always. And so wherever we go, we can actually practice mindfulness by bringing our attention to the breath. But mindfulness is about more than simply paying attention to something. It's about not following the feelings or the thoughts or the sensations that we have. You see, all day long, our mind is vying for our attention and it's giving us hooks, trying to hook us with sensations. Oh, that was an itch, that was a pain, that was an ache, right? Or emotions. That was a happiness, that was a sadness, that was a joy, that was an anger. Or thoughts. I should do this. I should have done that. I could experience this. The reality is, when we pay attention to the moment, we don't miss the moment, and there's power in this moment. And so the practice of mindfulness asks us to pay attention to our breath, so that when we have a thought, a feeling, or sensation, rather than following it and going down the bunny trail of life, usually increasing our anxieties, we can be fully present, enjoying the experience of this moment. And so continue to pay attention to your breath, breathing in, breathing out, and close your eyes down. And with your eyes closed down as you study your breath, notice what it feels like to breathe that air in and what it feels like to exhale. This is not a yoga class, so you don't have to breathe in any particular way. Just pay attention to your breath. And I'm going to be silent for the next 60 seconds. And as I'm silent, continue to breathe, paying attention to your breath. And you'll notice in this silence that you have numerous thoughts, numerous feelings, numerous sensations. Rather than trying to get rid of them or make them not exist, simply acknowledge them. That was a thought, or that was a feeling, or that was a sensation. And practice bringing your attention back to the breath. If you have to do that 100 times in the next minute, that's perfectly okay. That's what this practice is all about. Simply letting a thought be a thought, an emotion be an emotion, a sensation be a sensation, without having to judge it or to act on it or to even be with it. Simply returning your attention back to the breath, each breath marking each moment. And your 60 seconds begins right now. A smile on your face, opening the eyes and being fully present in this moment as well. What did you notice? Were you surprised at how many sensations you had? Were you surprised at how many emotions you had or how many thoughts you had? Did you practice rather than following them with your mind's eye, simply bring your attention back to the present. That's really the heart of mindfulness, that practice of noticing, of observing without following thoughts, feelings, and sensations, allowing ourselves to be fully present in this moment. Each and every day, practice this exercise for the next 21 days. Download the audio to your phone, listen to it in the morning, listen to it in the evening, whatever 2 times a day are best for you. And at the end of 21 days, you will practice this so many times that the art of mindfulness will become intuitive for you. And you'll find yourself in any situation in life, instantly returning instead to a state of projecting anxiety or reminiscing poor decisions and being fully present in this moment. And the simple truth of life is that as long as we're breathing, no matter what else is going on, we're actually okay.